Today's very windy San Antonio adventure takes place in downtown San Antonio, Texas, where we're in the heart of a very beautiful garden right by the San Antonio Zoo. And hello, my friends, Mr. Nomad Ben here. Once again, we're in San Antonio, Texas for another part of the Texas road trip adventure. I've been wanting to check out these Japanese tea gardens for quite some time. It is literally in the same property as the San Antonio Zoo. So yesterday or last week, give or take, when I started my series, we were at the San Antonio Zoo, and now we're here at the Japanese tea gardens. The sun is setting, so we're going to enjoy the gardens for what it is right now, and then we're going to make our way to downtown San Antonio, back to the Riverwalk, because last year when we were here, it was brutally cold, but now it's perfect fall weather, because I'm wearing my sweater, because it is weather here in San Antonio. So we're going to go to the Riverwalk and enjoy some Christmas lights and maybe grab a bite to eat, and I'm inviting you to come with me. And here we go.
It's all about where you've been, Nomad Ben. Tell us all about the finer points of living in his traveling. Food, beer, history, nature quest. Every corner of his love to the great Midwest. Tell us all about where you've been, Nomad Ben.
So here we are in the middle of the gardens. This is a very, very pretty garden here. The Japanese tea gardens. Right by the San Antonio Zoo. The sun is setting. We got lots of koi, a little koi pond right over here. It also seems like it's a hot spot to have people take family pictures here. You know, we're gonna make our way down this direction toward the waterfall. But it just, probably on a good day, I bet you this would be a very peaceful time. But this is very pretty. And we got the call of Texas out of this duck. Duck enjoying the beautiful gardens. What, are you telling people to subscribe? A nice looking waterfall right up ahead. Very cool. Go ahead and make our way this way. We'll make our way up the bridge. Got really big koi down there. Going from one channel to the next. Alright, crossing the bridge right now. Gotta get a good view. Made it across the bridge over there. And the waterfall heads up this direction. Very, very cool. Kind of made our way up the stairs over here by the waterfall. Sun is setting. Looking very nice. Looks really good. So once you cross this bridge, and once again, I just showed off a really good view over here. That place is a little sit down over here, and even more to see down that direction. And the bamboo room, kind of hang out and relax. And kind of give you a little perspective of how close downtown San Antonio is, right where we are. Which we're going to head over there in a little bit during this vlog. My family and I are crossing the bridge right now, leaving the bamboo room area. Again, there's a shot of San Antonio, Texas right down there, and the old structure as well. Isn't this really cool? Well, I'm not going to have time to get myself a tea here, but this is the Jingu House, which has a whole bunch of beverages inside and some snacks. But sounds pretty cool. A little other side of the garden here. We're gonna make our way down in a minute. On top of the structure. I made our way over to the structure over here. Got a little closer to the other side of the garden. Gotta cross this bridge here. It's very, very windy. Kind of reminds me of old Chicago. And here we are in the different perspective of the garden. It is very, very beautiful. And here we are on the other side of the bridge right here. Got a little more waterfalls, more koi. Reaches out over here. Very cool. Hello, koi. Oh boy, oh koi. And that, my friends, was the Japanese tea gardens here in downtown San Antonio. We got more vlog to do. We're on our way to downtown San Antonio to once again enjoy the great city. Like I said earlier, last year was so freaking cold, but now it's just amazing weather to enjoy San Antonio, Texas. So why don't we go ahead and head over to the city? Well, I told you guys on my way out. Well, I told you all on my way out I'm going to find some things about those structures over there, but found the history of the Japanese garden and a little synopsis of it. A vision and creativity changed an abandoned rock quarry into this place. A beauty and love made it into a home sustained and preserved. For many decades prior to the early 1900s, this quarry supplied limestone to the Alamo, a cement company, park commissioner, garden, and invited the newly arrived Japanese artist K.E. Jingu. Okay, so that's the name after that guy. To do so, Mr. Jingu and other Japanese designers used the quarry natural rocks, built bridges, walkways, lily ponds, which are still here today. So a lot more. I would just pause if you want to read, if you could read all that. But lots of interesting history. So this place is probably a little over 100 years old, if not give or take. That's really awesome. And this plaque was rectified in October 1984. I guess it's time to say goodnight to the Japanese gardens. Now that's the call. That's a duck call. Now here's the sign and entrance to the Japanese garden, but it actually is renamed the Chinese garden, then changed back to the Japanese garden after World War II. So it was originally just called the Japanese Tea Garden when it opened up over 100 plus years ago. But then when World War II started, because our enemies were the Japanese at the time, they changed this to the Chinese garden. And pause if you want to read the extra history here. But I just kind of give you a synopsis of like what was going on during the time when this place was created in the 1900s. And then eventually it went to the Chinese style gardens, and then eventually went back to Japanese. So very, very interesting history here. All right, enough of this history. Let's go check out what these structures are about and head over to the city. And over here is the Sunken Garden train stop, which is a little train that actually goes throughout the Japanese tea gardens and into the zoo. And what do we got over here? Ah, I see the train. I know a particular vlogger always says, there goes the monorail. Only one time only here. There goes the San Antonio Zoo train. Hello. 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 And there it goes, making its rounds. Across the bridge over there and on your way to the zoo, entrance that way. So right here in 1920, City Parks Commissioner Ray Lambert approved the building of the Mexican Village, where Aguilar, Rangel, and Pozo's family lived in the 20th century. The stone buildings with thatched roofs were constructed near the base of the Alamo Cement Company stone and east of the Japanese tea garden. According to the family's oral history, Lambert published and advertised looking for artisans to occupy the village and produce the handcraft goods. Just pause if you want to read, if you want to know more, but this has been around for quite some time. That's right. We're walking down Bowie Street right now in downtown San Antonio. The sun is setting. I believe that might be the historic cathedral up ahead over here. But we're gonna make our way over to the Riverwalk tonight. And over there, the Margaritaville. We're not gonna eat there today. Although Lindsay and I try to make a tradition to eat at almost every single Margaritaville. But we'll make our way over there in a future San Antonio trip. But the Riverwalk is down this direction. I remember seeing this particular statue last time I was here. All nice and lit up. And then there is the riverboat tour going on there. Very, very cool. And I actually think that might be the same guy I had last year. He sounds just like him. It is the same guy. The bells are going off at the church. Lucky. Beautiful. Walking down this direction here, it has a beautiful looking Christmas tree. It says something across the tree, cannot tell. Got this big building lit up over here. And then the chart house is behind this tree over here, which is actually the Tower of Americas. Remember here last time, this is part of one of the World's Fair that happened here a long time ago. And now it's a steakhouse and seafood restaurant, but they got their lights lit up. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, we're in the city.
We're in the city. And we're making our way out. Here, the beautiful Riverwalk of San Antonio.
Like you do many others. 8 miles south of us, in a yard, he's building gigantic concrete boxes. Huge concrete boxes the size of hotel rooms. Okay. When these boxes are ready, he starts being all hotels and stuff. Anyway.
Got some more trees lit up here. We got plenty of Riverwalk to enjoy though. Kind of reminds me when I was living in Wheaton, Illinois, when I visit my town of Naperville. But I think I might like San Antonio's Riverwalk just a smidge better. Even though Naperville, Illinois' Riverwalk is pretty sweet. A beautiful looking waterfall all lit up over here. Got a little garden on this side. And then there's the Tower of America. Funny, it's actually World's Fair of 1968. We entered the mall area of the Riverwalk, and there's Margaritaville, or the Tiki Bar. And look at that. A good old margarita. Jimmy Buffett would be so proud because it's his restaurant. But it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And there's the beautiful Christmas tree over here in the center of the Riverwalk. Look at that. There's the bridge over here to cross to go take a picture of the tree over here. Since it's going to get really crowded over here, I think this is a good place for a thumbnail selfie. We'll get a shot. There's the river right behind me and the tree. Nailed it. And my wife stepped inside for a minute at this little souvenir shop representing San Antonio. Very cool. Well, now that we enjoyed a little bit of the little scenery for the Christmas tree, kind of on our way to find something good to eat around here. See some more lights being used over this side. We're kind of on the hunt for some good Mexican. So over here is the Republic of Texas restaurant. Got a very awesome looking setup that they have here with their Christmas lights. Got Santa up there. And then Cafe Olé, fajitas and margaritas. Got plenty to choose from. Got a mariachi band right over there. They're not starting their music just yet. I think we just missed it. Still, awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. When you're 21, you can check the
This is the one we stayed at. It was a British pub, not an Irish pub. This is where we stayed at. Not stay that we ate here, we didn't stay here. What?
Seems like I do remember us having to get over. Seems like I do remember us having to get over out and you and someone carrying the stroller up the stairs.
Yeah, it was probably me and Frank.
I do remember that.
And something is happening on this street up there. Oh, it's one of those carriages. Oh, cool. Student right here. One of those Cinderella carriage rides up there. Very cool. I stepped off the Riverwalk for a second. Got a little carriage ride over here. And there's some more lit up trees. We're gonna get back in the Riverwalk in just a minute, but we found the lit up trees of San Antonio. Very pretty. And for dinner tonight, we're eating at one of the oldest Mexican restaurants, the Casa Rio. And look how close we are to the river. This is really cool. Get a shot at the Marriott and the art sculpture up there. And you guys know I love eating food with some amazing views, and I don't think I could ever beat this view with most of my adventures I've been on. This is awesome. I'm pretty happy right now. We'll go ahead and check out the menu. A lot to choose from over here. It's really good stuff. But I think I might be getting some of the street tacos with some El Pastor. That sounds pretty good, but who knows? A lot of good options. Yeah, get your water, buddy. I got myself a good old San Antonio water to drink. It looks like Oliver's digging in for the chips. But try it, the chips and salsa. And here we go, my friends, the chips and salsa. Oh man. really good kick to it. Wow, that's really good though. I like it when it's a little kicky.
Pretty good this trip.
And here we are, my friends, the good old El Pastor street tacos. Oh, they look so good. And good dinner with a view. Oh yeah, let's do this. And here we are, my friends, a street taco on the streets at this river. And now, my friends, are enjoying the street taco in the streets of the Riverwalk of San Antonio, Texas. Cheers, my friends.
Now, I mentioned that I've seen the river and I'm talking about alcohol, right? And it takes 2 days to drain the river.
Very, very fun. What a satisfying meal. What a satisfying meal here today at Caserio. I think it's time that we're going to get a little bit of ice cream to share with my son because he's been begging for some ice cream. So let's go on the other side again to get some ice cream, hang out by the tree. Just trying to enjoy a little bit of the scenery here at the River Center Riverwalk. My son begged for some ice cream, so we stopped by Marble Slab and we're sharing a little bit of chocolate M&M and sprinkles. Chocolate Swiss to be exact. Nothing like a little ice cream by the river. My son's got some good taste. And that, my friend, does it for today here in downtown San Antonio, Texas. Such a beautiful night to kind of end my time here in San Antonio. Very beautiful, beautiful night. Just to enjoy the lights and see the Christmas, little Christmas display that they had here. Kind of just going to enjoy the walk as I died down the vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed the Japanese tea gardens and everything all about it. It's great to come back here when it wasn't so freezing cold. It's just a perfect fall night to be here in the city. I'll see you guys in the next one, the next adventure we're going on. We're heading to Austin, and it's probably just going to be a very simple vlog. So, because we're going to go to visit my niece for the first time in Austin. So just have a little, much more intimate family time. Great to be here with my family and be in Austin, be in San Antonio once again. I'm sure I'll be here. I would say not often, but enough in my 10 year in this channel. Well, anyway, my friends, love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. And eat well and keep your mind walking. See you guys next week as we head to Austin. Get a shot of the building here. Well lit. And the waterfall, of course. See you later, my friends. Hey friends, welcome back to Georgia. Just for this part of the video, then we're going to make our way back to Austin, Texas next week for the final episode of my series. So we are back where it started here at the Wren's Nest Center 3.5 years ago. Well, really, yeah, about 3.5 years ago, even though I aired my episodes in the month of September, which would be Labor Day weekend 2020, but I started filming really in the late spring, early summer of 2020. So about, like I said, 3.5 years ago, back to where it started, the Wren's Nest Center for the Well-Being, the place where it started all for my YouTube channel. And we're going to have a little chat because it's like part of my little walk and talk, but I'm incorporating this into my current episode that you guys just saw. You guys just saw my Chattanooga adventure before you guys saw the San Antonio video. Regardless of how in what order you watched back-to-back Tennessee, Texas things I just posted for the Christmas season. So why don't we go for a little walk and have a little chat. We're back where it all started here at the Wren's Nest Center in Dalton, Georgia. And I just want to say, guys, words can't describe of how I'm in awe of the, and just kind of sharing my thoughts a little bit. I really don't want to get emotional or anything like that, because I really want to keep this happy and keep this very positive. So to talk about the future of my channel. So last year, before the year's end, I was contemplating what I need to do. Then I've decided, you know what, I'm gonna do the best I can to still do the YouTube thing and do what I can once a week. And although I have achieved that, I don't believe I took a week off of the year 2023. Still contemplating throughout the year 2023, especially a little after my son's third birthday. Just watching my boy grow more, and just the way things are right now in this world. And as much as I would love to continue doing this, even for making a new episode for you guys once a week, going on some grand local adventures, fighting hidden gems or a cool garden, a place to eat, trying the finest beer or anything. Well, next week's episode in Austin, Texas will be, I would not say it's the final episode, but it's going to be an end of an era of these extended adventure type vlogs. For a while, I kind of decided that's why I took a little time off in November, where I gave you guys some extra footage of the Comic-Con in Chattanooga that I was at. You guys saw the Futurama, Star Wars, and Rachel McFarlane and Marty Grabstein's vlogs with their panels. So that was some extra footage of like extra jokes and all that for you guys to enjoy for the month of November. Well, I took time to really reflect and pray and figure out what I need to do next to move forward. So it came to my mind to conclude. This is my official announcement that I will not be quitting YouTube. So just let you guys know that I am not going anywhere as your friendly neighborhood content creator in Dalton, Georgia, the man that explores his little small town in northwest Georgia or throughout Chattanooga. So I'm not going anywhere. So I'm just going to let you guys know that. However, for the time being, and I don't know what that time being will be, it could be years with an S, years. I'm not going to be doing weekly longevity vlogs to go to even to the small towns, going out of my way to go to the small towns throughout, because there was a lot more things I wanted to do, not just the small towns, but also to other states and other things. So doing that on a weekly basis, that takes time, that takes energy, and that takes money. And I mean, we're not living, unless you're living under a rock, I'm just going to tell you guys straight up, things are pretty expensive. And I'm a very optimistic person, but also we gotta face the facts and face the truth. I mean, things are not getting the best right now. But I still want to make things the best for my family and best for my wife and best for my son. So doing these adventures and going even to a town that might be 30 minutes away, but we're going to a different state, it takes time, it takes energy, it takes money. And my kid's getting older, and I only got one child, and I only got one wife, and I'm married, so I'm also invested in my marriage. Not saying anything is wrong or anything, but just saying, it's the time that I spend on the road could be well spent with my family a little bit more. I keep Oliver. I'll kind of do the best I can to keep him out of my shots if I'm with my family vlogging. But also, not just that, but my Lindsay's not really the biggest fan of being on camera. So, though she's shown up a few times in my vlogs, but she's just she's not really into things like Tim Tracker, having Jen involved, and my friend Patrick, his wife Emily, kind of grew into being part of the YouTube thing. But it just doesn't really it just doesn't fit my wife's forte, and I love and respect that about her. That's okay, but I also got to respect the time I have with her and my son. And I love, like I said, I love doing these adventures for you guys, but also got to do what is right, and got to do what I can for my family. So next year in 2024, I'll be moving forward. So 2020 forward is kind of the thought here. So so we are still going to do YouTube videos, but the content is going to shift. So it'll be a shift in my content. So you guys know I do a various amount of things. You guys have seen multiple of my videos. I forgot to check the video count of how many videos I have uploaded. That's included my adventures, my cooking segments, and a little bit of everything. So it's a nebulous. I don't know if it's close to five. I don't know if it's between 300 and 500, but or it could be a little less than that. Or it could. I think it's no more than 500, but probably a little less than that. I didn't look at my video count. Yeah, see the sprinkler car right behind me. But there is a nebulous of my adventures that I've gone throughout Northwest Georgia, Chattanooga, and traveling throughout that part of the United States. I believe I counted. I went to 13 different states in the longevity of my YouTube channel, documenting whatever comes my way. And I took you guys to my hometown, Wheaton, Warrenville, Illinois. We went to Metropolis, Illinois, Superman Town. I mean, we went to Lake Michigan. We went to the grandest grocery store, Jungle Gyms, you name it. I think at the final episode, I'll probably find some fun little pictures with a little music to kind of show some of my adventures. So, like I said, these are just examples of what the adventures that we went on for the past three and a half years. So, so I'm just saying, you got plenty of video of my travels to enjoy for the time being. But we will be back to go on some adventures. I'm not saying that I'm hanging up the camera and calling it quits. We will do some longevity adventures. It's just not going to be weekly. I don't even know if it's going to be monthly. It could be bi-monthly, or it could be once every quarter, or once every school semester. However, it has to be doing my schedule. So, because 2024 is going to be a busy year for me, not just for the YouTube channel, but also just outside of the camera, spending more time with my family, being more with my friends, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to provide more money for my family. Whether that's trying to find a promotion within the company I currently work at, or working a second job that has a steady pay. I mean, I can't really rely on YouTube and all, people that throw in with the buy me a coffee. I can't rely on that because that's really for the channel. But I can't really make that part of my livelihood finances. So I'll be really busy doing what I can just to be the man and the leader of my home. So, but when it comes to my YouTube channel and my content of the shift, which I mentioned earlier, so I enjoy cooking, and I've been kind of experimenting with some shorts, some like a little my tortilla soup, my ribs, like fun things like that. I enjoy cooking, and I figure a kind of content that I could be home and stay home is cooking. So I figure why not just kind of just shift the content to cooking some fun recipes. I don't know how I have to figure things out of how I'm going to schedule that. I'm hoping maybe every other week, but who knows? Because I will be taking a little time off from the channel after next week's episode of the trip to Texas, Austin, Texas. And so I'm thinking about doing cooking and then going to do restaurant reviews. I think that's basically going to be my content for a period of time. And then who knows, if I have the time in my schedule, I might go on an adventure somewhere and kind of bring back to what my channel really is. And I know me and my buddy Alabama Brett were talking about going to Alabama for maybe the Huntsville or Birmingham. Those are places I kind of wanted to document. I eventually would love to go back to Disney World and document things there and do more adventures. I want to do New Orleans. I just don't know how that's going to incorporate with the time and my focus right now in life. Because right now, there's a season of change in my family and being a husband and father and my walk with the Lord. So I think the YouTube channel has done its job for helping my mental health and help build my confidence and to talk with others and communicate. And also, it brought back the joy of filming things and just enjoying what God has created, enjoying the good food out there, the good drinks, and the people and the relationships and the communities that are around us. So I believe YouTube has done its job for that. And I believe the Lord had a purpose for me to do this YouTube channel the way it was. But now I'm seeing things that are going a different direction, and I can still do YouTube and still be part of the community. I love being part of this community and being with you guys, and just bringing joy to whatever it is. So we're gonna spend more time in the kitchen. We're still gonna go eat at places, and review food. So that's not gonna change my channel. Like I said, I don't know what the schedule will be like that. I'm gonna take a little time off the channel and get back to that. And of course, you guys follow me on Instagram and X, which is formerly Twitter. So follow me there for any of my channel updates. Of course, follow me on YouTube, of course. Even though this is kind of a semi-series finale talk, where season Caesars, more of like a hiatus finale, I will call it, because I hope when my son gets older, and he picks up the vlogging bug, if vlogging's still a thing in 20 years, and he wants, hey, Dad, I want to go on a YouTube adventure with you, or I want to do a YouTube channel with you, Dad. How awesome would that be? I would love to do something like that with my son one day. But who knows? Only a man can dream, right? A man could talk and think. So, with that being said and done, my friends, next week we'll end an era of weekly travels, and looking forward to doing more cooking in the kitchen and taking you guys to restaurants, whatever the time will tell. And I have debated on it. I still have not made an official decision, which I will probably make a decision during my time off for the channel for a little bit, because I believe I'm going to be starting season 5 for my YouTube channel. I started in fall of 2020 up to the winter, so that's 1, and everything else kind of adds up. So season 5 for my YouTube channel. I believe I'm going to start uploading on Rumble as well as YouTube. So I'll have streaming internet networks I would like to upload my content to. So so a lot of people are not really fans of YouTube. They rather watch Rumble. So I'm 60% sure I'll upload on Rumble at this point. So the odds are pretty good. So both YouTube and Rumble is where I'll post my new content. And of course, everywhere else, wherever I do have TikTok, I occasionally post on. But other than that, my friends, don't be sad and don't get mad. Don't rage, unsubscribe me. Please invest in my channel. Invest in the fun times that you had. And if cooking is not really a forte, I mean, like I said, I got a whole nebulous of videos I have documented. So check those out, rewatch those, share them with your friends or family. I enjoy doing this, folks, and I want to continue having the fun. Just a little bit of a change right there. And the people I gotta thank, like my friends, like you guys know who you are. I could list them all. But just to shout out to an ultimate YouTuber that got me started to really just take on the camera and do what I do. Adam the Woo. I talk about him. I mention him maybe a time or two in my channel. But I gotta thank that man. If you are watching, Adam, I would love to meet you and shake your hand one day if our paths cross one day. But I just gotta tell him personally, and also through YouTube, like his channel has just got me going to just a person to be himself and document things around basically being an interactive friend. And you know, I just want to say thank you, Adam, for your spirit and your kindness and the person that you are on camera and off camera, because I have friends who are actually friends with you or know you through mutual friends. So like I said, I hope I could meet you one day. But I want to tell you, Adam, thank you. And just thank you to the other influencers such as Tampa J, Tim and Jen Tracker, Jackie Super Enthused, Danny702, and Paging Miss Tomorrow. Big name people that I named off, the Disney vloggers and explorers. Justin Scard, another one. Even Best Life and Beyond. Like I said, I could name multiple people that just kind of what I've been watching kind of got me inspired to pick up the camera and just go out and document. And my friends, Andy's Journeys, my good friend Chet Guthrie, the Dream Poet, my friend Patrick, Famous 5 Amos, my friend Coey from Chatting with Coey, my friend Raven from Lattes and Luggage, old acquaintances and friends of mine, Gotta Go Orlando, and Chasing Dreams with Mike. And I have to shout out to my buddies, Paul's Adventure, and lastly, another good friend, John and Angie from Lover Life Vlogs. I miss them dearly, and they used to live here around here, but their calling was somewhere else. So it was fun when I got to do a vlog with them a while back. But I've been blessed to meet and get connected with so many people, and even with the other influencers that I've mentioned earlier, even if I never met them in person, but if they either message me back or give me a like on a comment or whatever, I mean, that's still interaction, and even that made my day. And I will never forget a good comment that Adam left on one of his videos. I commented on it. That was maybe that's the only time I'm ever going to interact with Adam. But I just want to say, even that made my day one time. I was having a bad day, but I remember commenting on one of Adam's videos, and he commented back to me, and it was just inspiring, and it made me happy. So anyway, friends, I have to sign off, and I just want to tell you guys how much I love you guys and how much I enjoy doing this. So if you have not subscribed, like you're watching this, you enjoy my vlogs, and you're like, man, he's already quitting. I'm not quitting, I'm just shifting. To shifting priorities in life and shifting content, but we still will do what I normally do. Even watch my shorts. Yeah, I might be doing a little trekking with my family, or going to local grocery stores or shops or pubs or whatever. I might find something fun just to film for a few seconds. Who knows? But that's why you should always consider investing in my channel. So, my friends, I will see you guys in the next week's episode, the ending of my Texas adventure. We're going to Austin, Texas. It's going to be a very special, epic adventure, because we're going to stop at pretty interesting spots in Austin, Texas. But also, a very special friend who co-wrote my theme song is coming along with me on the adventure. My friend John. You met him about a year ago at Lake Mueller at downtown Austin. Well, he's coming with us again next week. So another great way to kind of end a really epic time. So I'll see you guys next week, and I'm looking forward to making new content for you guys into 2024. I will announce when it's going to be. I'm not sure yet. It's going to be sometime between February and March, give or take. So just what I'm thinking right now, but keep an eye on Instagram and Twitter when the announcement of season 5 of my YouTube channel will be. I'll see you guys in the next one. Eat well. Keep your mind walking. Love each and every one of you. I'll see you guys next week.